Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a project, a relationship, or a task, only to feel like no one notices your efforts? Have you ever left a room feeling invisible, underappreciated, or underestimated? That heavy weight of being undervalued can silently chip away at your confidence, your motivation, and your sense of self-worth. But here's the truth. Being undervalued does not define your worth. How others perceive you is not a reflection of your talent, your effort, or your potential. In fact, feeling undervalued might be the universe's way of nudging you towards self-discovery, self-empowerment, and a life where you finally recognize your own value. Today, we are going to explore what to do when you feel undervalued, and how to turn that feeling into fuel for growth, strength, and transformation. Feeling undervalued is an experience almost everyone encounters at some point in life. Whether it's at work, in friendships, in family dynamics, or even within ourselves, the sensation of being overlooked or underestimated can be deeply frustrating and disheartening. This topic is not just about workplace dynamics or social interactions. It's about self-respect, mental health, and reclaiming the power that is rightfully yours. When we feel undervalued, we can either allow it to diminish us, or we can harness it as a catalyst for growth and self-empowerment. Understanding how to respond when you feel undervalued is essential for protecting your mental well-being, cultivating confidence, and living a life that reflects your true worth. By the end of this video, you will have concrete strategies, insights, and inspiration to transform moments of undervaluation into stepping stones toward a more empowered, fulfilled, and self-aware life. The first step in addressing being undervalued is to recognize and acknowledge the feeling. It can manifest in subtle ways. Perhaps someone interrupts you in meetings, overlooks your contributions, or fails to give credit where it's due. Or maybe it appears in more personal spaces. Friends forget your efforts, family takes your support for granted, or loved ones minimize your achievements. Undervaluation often triggers emotions like frustration, anger, sadness, or self-doubt. It's natural to internalize these emotions and question your abilities. But here's the key. Acknowledging the feeling does not mean you are weak. It means you are aware. And awareness is the first step toward taking control of your narrative. Take a moment to reflect. When did you last feel undervalued? How did it affect your emotions, behavior, and sense of self? Awareness is the foundation for change. Feeling undervalued often stems from external and internal factors. Externally, other people's biases, expectations, or lack of awareness can create situations where your contributions are ignored or minimized. Internally, perfectionism, self-criticism, or the habit of seeking validation from others can amplify the sense of being undervalued. It's important to realize that the perception of undervaluation is not always a reflection of reality. Sometimes, others may be distracted, preoccupied, or simply unaware of your efforts. And other times, their inability to recognize your value is a reflection of their own limitations, not yours. Recognizing this distinction allows you to shift focus from external validation to self-recognition. Your worth is inherent, independent of others' acknowledgement. 1. Acknowledge your own value. Start by listing your achievements, strengths, and contributions. Take note of the skills, effort, and dedication you bring to every area of life. When you can see your value clearly, external recognition becomes secondary. 2. Communicate assertively. Sometimes people simply do not realize they are undervaluing you. Learn to communicate your achievements, contributions, and needs confidently and respectfully. Assertive communication is not arrogance. It is a recognition of your right to be seen. 3. Seek constructive feedback. If you feel undervalued in a professional or collaborative context, seek feedback from those you trust. Constructive feedback can help you understand others' perspectives, identify areas for improvement, and reinforce your self-assessment of your contributions. 4. Set healthy boundaries. Feeling undervalued often occurs when we overextend ourselves or allow others to take advantage of our generosity. Learn to set boundaries that protect your time, energy, and self-worth. Saying no when necessary is an act of self-respect, not selfishness. 5. Focus on growth, not validation. Redirect your energy from seeking approval to fostering your own growth. Invest in learning, developing new skills, and achieving personal milestones. When your focus is on self-improvement rather than external recognition, you regain control over your sense of accomplishment. 6. Build a supportive network. Surround yourself with people who appreciate, encourage, and uplift you. A strong support system can help counteract feelings of undervaluation and provide perspective when others fail to recognize your worth. 7. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself when feeling overlooked. Understand that everyone experiences moments of undervaluation, and these moments do not define your identity. Treat yourself with kindness, patience, and understanding. Interestingly, feeling undervalued can be a catalyst for profound growth. When we are overlooked, we are given an opportunity to examine our priorities, strengths, and aspirations. We are prompted to ask, am I on the right path? Am I investing my energy in the right places? Am I recognizing my own worth? Those who learn to harness feelings of undervaluation often emerge stronger, more self-aware, and more empowered. They no longer rely on external validation. They create their own sense of value and purpose. Consider this. Many of history's most influential leaders, artists, and thinkers were once undervalued. Their perseverance, self-belief, and determination transformed feelings of being underestimated into extraordinary achievements. Now, I invite you to reflect. Where in your life are you feeling undervalued? What steps can you take today to reclaim your sense of worth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story may inspire someone else to recognize their own value. To continue receiving guidance, strategies, and inspiration for mental well-being and self-empowerment, subscribe to my newsletter. Each week, we explore practical ways to embrace your worth, overcome challenges, and live a life that reflects your true potential. Feeling undervalued is uncomfortable, but it does not have to define your reality. By acknowledging your worth, communicating assertively, setting boundaries, and focusing on growth, you can transform feelings of being underestimated into a powerful force for self-empowerment. Remember, your value is inherent, your contributions matter, and your life is a reflection of your own efforts, not others' recognition. Stop waiting for validation from the outside. Look within, embrace your strengths, and take control of your narrative. You are more capable, talented, and resilient than you realize. Every step you take to recognize your own worth is a step toward a life of authenticity, fulfillment, and empowerment. Undervaluation may feel heavy, but it can become the spark that ignites your self-realization and propels you toward a life where you are fully seen, fully appreciated, and fully alive. Take the first step today. Your worth cannot wait.